How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of So Yummy by Soyumi Asian Kitchen, Statesboro's latest cooking show. And today I have a special guest, Mike Roberson. Did I get that right?
Hi guys, glad to be with you.
Fantastic, of the Savannah Sauce Company. I'm super excited to have him on the show today because we're going to be talking about his Tiger Awesome Sauce.
Tiger Awesome Sauce is a pretty awesome sauce. It was a sauce that I created for the Savannah State University College of Business. The students actually run this company, and the revenues generated by the sale actually goes back to COBA, the College of Business Administration, to fund microloans for those same students.
That's awesome. It definitely is an awesome sauce, but for a sauce to be even more awesome, I think we need to put it into a sushi roll. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Can you go and grab those aprons for me?
Sure can.
Now, Mike, tell me a little bit about, I guess, the Savannah Sauce Company, and how did you come to the point where, you know, you created this sauce for, you know, a school? I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment.
Well, I started out in the project management field and civil site development and heavy and industrial construction, mostly concrete.
Sounds so boring. I'm just kidding.
It's actually pretty exciting.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay.
And I had made a career change because I got downsized in that field.
Okay.
And just happened to be in, I'm going to say, in the right place at the right time. Did not know it was going to turn into something more, that it would turn into a livelihood. So now, 6 years later, 19 sauces later. 19
sauces later.
Yeah, here we are.
That's awesome.
Alrighty.
Going to get some gloves on. So the next question is, have you ever worked in the food industry?
I was in college. I was a bus boy for a day.
Just a single day?
At Shoney's, yeah. I couldn't hang.
At Shoney's? Yeah. That's awesome. How was that? What is that experience like?
Stressful.
Stressful?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have never cooked before. Have you ever made sushi before? Do you make sushi at home?
I do not make sushi. I have done, some cooking and experimenting with sauces, that kind of thing, but no sushi.
All right. Well, this is going to be a great experience for the both of us. This is our rice, and so our first step is we're going to go ahead and take a ball of rice, and then open up that box, and then grab some seaweed. So go ahead. This is going to be yours.
Oh, thank you.
Just touch the rice to the seaweed.
Okay.
You got this. Boom.
Wow.
Going to put it on the table. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get mine.
All right.
Going to put this up. So the first step is to actually lay the rice across the seaweed, right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to start in one corner, and then you're going to slowly take the rice and then cover all of the top. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. So one, like so, all the way across.
It's moving some.
It's moving some. And then the next step is to take the rice and then pull it down to the bottom. You're doing great. All right, I'm gonna help you out a little bit right here.
Alrighty.
So in the top right, we're gonna just take that, move it across, just redistribute a little bit.
Alrighty.
And we are almost there.
I think you've done this before.
Yes, once or twice, to say the least. All right, we're gonna take some sesame seeds and we're gonna sprinkle it all across the top. How has it been working with students on this project?
Been incredible.
Yeah?
There's a lot of energy, and it has been such a thrill to see the evolution that they come to or go through as they learn more and more about business. It's one thing to learn business from a textbook and a classroom environment, but when you're actually out there doing it and getting that experience, and they seem to fit into the role. It's kind of like when you put a fish into an aquarium or a fish bowl.
That's right.
And they'll grow to the size of that bowl. Okay. So they kind of just grow into it. And I noticed their nomenclature started to change.
That's
and they're
awesome.
using more and more business terms. And they're feeling more and more comfortable. So they're doing what they are learning.
It must be such a rewarding experience to kind of like be a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna take some masago, and we're also gonna run across the top right here. All right.
Okay, kind of like a cross?
Yeah.
Ready. Masago.
Yes. Now for the students, are they graded on how much the business makes?
No, they're not, but Dr. Cannoneer, their advisor for this particular course, she set sales quotas for them to meet, and they're required to have 80 hours for the semester in order to pass the course. So it's real.
I love that. I love that. Are we going to go ahead and take this and then flip it onto the other side like that?
It's not going to fall apart, is it?
It's not. It's not. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is that after the seaweed gets wet, it's actually very strong. So if you look here.
Oh, wow.
Right, so you can pick it up before, like when it's dry, it's very kind of like brittle. But once it's touched water and the rice kind of like gives it the water, you kind of have that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take some cucumber, just a little bit of cucumber right here,
right across the middle.
And we're gonna take some avocado. So we're gonna go ahead and cut, and I'll go ahead and cut yours for you as well.
Thank you.
No problem. And now the chicken. Now this is our panko fried chicken. Basically on top we use panko.
It's got a really beautiful texture to it.
That's right. It has like a nice crunch to it. That's kind of like one of my favorite parts. They've been cut into this little like chicken nugget, if you will. And we're gonna go ahead and place those in the middle of our sushi.
Ready? I think I got an oddly shaped one.
That's all right. We'll fix that soon enough. All right, and now we are ready to roll. So the first step is that we take kind of like the bottom, start moving it on top, and then covering all of the ingredients inside. Now, one step in here that's really important is I'm holding this top. You see that?
Right.
And I'm using my 3 fingers to literally tuck the ingredients inside.
Oh, yes.
Right? And so because you have that, you know, the tenacity of the seaweed, you can kind of like tug on it and kind of like start pulling it over until it covers all the ingredients. All right?
So roll it all the way over?
Yeah, go on and start rolling it over all the way over. Start rolling, rolling, rolling. Now, to you, what does the tiger sauce go good with?
I pair the tiger sauce with shrimp.
Okay.
We've used it on Reuben sandwiches. We use it on burgers and veggies.
And to your knowledge, has anybody used it for sushi before?
This will be the first.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our mat and we're going to go ahead and shape it up. So right here, what you want to do is you want to cover the roll, and then on both sides, you're going to give it a little squeeze. And that's actually going to form its shape. So after doing that, you're going to tuck the sides on one side here, right? And then the other side right here. And then you should get your sushi roll.
So let's
maybe with a little cucumber hanging out of it. All right, so let's go ahead and give that a shot.
So it looks like you did that about midway.
Yeah.
And then tuck the sides.
Yeah. I think we might have found another career for you, sir.
It looks much better than I thought it would.
That looks great. I mean, you honestly, everything looks really kind of like tucked in. You have kind of like the shape of it. It has kind of like masago all across. I mean, I think you're a natural, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and start working on our cuts. Now, a lot of sushi is about kind of like the look of it. So plating is very important. And what we have today are we have our red plates that we're gonna put on the side for right now. But first,
and
we're
that's
going to
the actual name of it, the red plate, or?
No, I mean it's just a red plate. It's our sushi plates that we use in Statesboro. So at Soyumi Asian Kitchen, it's something fun that we have. So here we're going to go ahead and make 4 cuts, and that's going to give you 5 pieces. Again, this knife is very sharp. You want to start from the edge and kind of like judge it by eye. And if you want to go ahead and give that a shot right there. Please be careful with your fingers. Okay.
I don't think I did that one right.
All right, so one thing with knives is that it's the friction between the knife and the item, and it's not as much your push.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and give that in a shot. So make sure you are moving the knife back and forth. Better?
Better.
Yeah. One more. Nice, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and put that knife down. All right, so here, we're gonna go ahead and start our plating.
Okay.
So you can take piece by piece, and depending on kind of like what you want to show, you can kind of put those items out. right across, and you have your sushi roll. All right. Leave that guy.
Yeah,
just keep him on the
that guy
cutting board. That's perfect. All right, and finally we have our sauce. So we're super excited again to be showcasing the Tiger Awesome sauce on this roll, and we also have our eel sauce that we use very often in the restaurant. So again, the Tiger sauce is being made by the Savannah Sauce Company, but it is owned by Savannah State.
It's actually owned by Tiger Co Marketing. The students actually own the company.
So the students own the company.
Yes, but the students in the College of Business are the operators of it.
Got you. And how many students at a time are working on this project?
Well, it's a fledgling project, and initially we had maybe 9 students. This semester we've got only 4, but we're expecting 21 next semester.
21 students.
Yes.
All selling sauce.
Absolutely.
I love it. So here we're gonna go ahead and take some of this Tiger Awesome sauce, and then we're gonna kind of drizzle it over the roll just to make sure that it's even. And then again, there's kind of like some artistic kind of expression here. So depending on how you want to make your sauce work.
Very good. Let's try something different.
Love it. And then we'll also take some eel sauce and do it as well. There you go.
Very good. Thank you.
Very nice. And then we'll also go ahead and pair it with some ginger and then also some wasabi. All right, now that our roll is done, it comes to my most favorite part of the show. We get to actually try what we've actually made. And now I'm gonna hit you with some chopsticks. Now, have you ever choose chopsticks?
I have made several attempts.
Okay.
Failed attempts.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
And as we like to say around here, itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Yes, it's a traditional thing that a lot of the Japanese say right before their meal, giving thanks to the food, thanks to everybody that has put the meal in front of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
So we got some chopsticks. Yeah, even.
I'm gonna find a small one.
Okay. Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
What you think? I think the sauce pairs very well with the chicken, the crispiness of the chicken. It has kind of like, you know, the texture of, you know, the avocado in there, the cucumber. Absolutely amazing. You guys have to try this at Soyumi Asian Kitchen. We'd love to have you. Anything?
Great.
All right, well, that's the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mike, what you think?
I think I can do this. I may be doing this much more often.
Much more often? It's not too hard, right?
No, not at all.
That's right, that's right. Well, welcome to the show. I'm glad to have used the Tiger Awesome sauce for this roll. It's going to be our special at the restaurant. And I just want to be able to showcase community members and also people within the community that are doing awesome things.
Well, thank
so
you.
I'm so glad to have you here and glad to, you know, be a part of, you know, the story, to say the least.
So thank you for having me.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is incredible.
Yeah, it's the sauce.
Wow.
You made it. That's why it tastes so good.
This is incredible, man.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it's going to be this good.